Alright, hey guys, and welcome to my full Chakram guide for Priya and the new weapon. So, the new weapon came out a few days ago, and I've been playing Priya a lot lately, and the new weapon. So, I figured out some combos, strings, and I'm gonna be teaching you guys the basics of the Chakram and what strings you can use. So, I'm gonna break this video down into different parts, and I'll put a timestamp on the screen right now, so you can go to whichever bit that you want to go to. But first, I'm gonna start with the basic attacks. So the Chakram has two modes, which you can use. It has a split mode, and then it has its full mode. You can do this by pressing down light. So pressing down on your analog stick, or pressing down on your keyboard, and then pressing light attack. So these two modes, they have different moves, they have different light attacks, and others have more force than like the rest of the weapons. So I'm gonna start with the full mode. Okay, so this is side light. Side light, it throws the chakram. Yeah, it throws the chakram in front of you, and it comes back to you. It does have a hitbox at the end as well. So when you throw it out, it also has a hitbox at the end. So if I put hitboxes on, you can see here, that's his max distance, but when it's coming back, it still has a hitbox. So until here. That's your, so that's your side light. Okay, it has pretty good force. You know, this part of the chakram is meant for killing. So like if I turn up the force a bit more to 150, yeah, it has a lot of force, so it brings them out, and it's a direct hit right in front of you. Alright, now end light is also right in front of you, but this one has a lot shorter range, and it's right in front of you as well. Yeah, it starts like at your body, and then it ends up there. This one sends them a bit higher than normal. So I think this will be mostly used for either punishing, because it doesn't have that much big of a hitbox. Same thing with the side light. It is meant for probably killing or just doing damage. Because I mean, this part of the chakram does a lot of damage. So yeah, this one is not meant for combos. This one and this one is meant for killing options. Next, I'll get to the what I've already established, downlight. We'll get to downlight later. But I'm gonna do aerial attacks. So this is end light. A little short hitbox in front, above you. Again, this one does not have much range, so you're gonna have to be very close to your opponent in order to hit these. As you can see, it's kind of like a sword end light, or sword what? Not sword end light. Sword neutral air. My bad. It's kind of like a sword neutral air. So it sends right above you. So it's like that. Side light is again right in front of you, but it has a lot of active frames, so it goes on for a long time. As you can see here, if I start, it has a lot of active frames, so it stays active for a while. So even if I miss, it will probably still hit like that. Alright, downlight is the same as side light, but instead of throwing it in front of you, you throw it down. And the cool thing about this is that they always come back to you. So even if you miss the initial one, it'll come straight back. So there's still a hitbox like leading up, so you can still hit your opponent. So if I can set it to jump, if I miss the initial one, it'll still hit. Yeah, you see that? Alright. So after side light, end light, then side air, neutral air, down air. And then you can also use down air for off stage, because it's away from your hitbox, and it's a good edge guarding tool as well. Alright, I'm getting on to downlight last, because downlight is where you switch. Now this does have a hitbox. As you can see, it hits behind you as well. So as you can see, yeah, but it covers your hitbox and it's just around you. So I feel like this is your main combo starter, because you can do downlight into side air. Yeah, downlight is a good starter for combos. And onto the split version, this would be your main combo, like, or not combo, but string kind of weapon, because these moves, they either send your opponent either right in front of you or very close to you to do another attack. So the light attacks have changed. So side light is different. Now this side light does do less damage, but it sends your opponent towards you. So right there. So now he's right in front of me. It doesn't hit stacked, so it's literally right in front of you. The hitbox starts right there. So if you're right here, you're gonna have to probably either move back and do it, or you can use another move. You can use end light. End light is a 2-hit, and like the regular version, it's not just straight up. This one has less force, but it's a 2-hit combo, and you could, like, it doesn't send them completely up, like it doesn't send them like all the way up here, but it sends them here, so you can follow up. So you could do something like, you know what I mean? So these two variants are different. The aerial attacks are different as well. It seems like with this one, it's all solid hits, so it's all one hit to send your opponent away. But with the split version, it's more 2 hits. As you can see, so side light, or side air, and then neutral air. Down air is different as well. Down air, you can use it to send your opponent up and above you. So like this. So look, see how I throw it down? And look, and now they're above me. Mind you, I haven't gone over the recovery. I haven't gone over the recovery or ground pound. So this is a recovery for the fused version. It's a very slow recovery, but it does have a lot of force. It does hit grounded, but the hitbox is kind of like faulty in a way, because you need to be moving forward while you're doing it. Because if you just pause, then it won't get the full hit like that. So you need to keep moving forward while you're doing it like that, because you can't stop midway. But you have a lot of direction with this one. The ground pound is slow moving, but it does have a lot of force. It sends your opponent to the side though, so like a spear ground pound, it sends your opponent to the side, on whichever side they're on, or whichever side you're facing even. Alright, for the split version, your recovery, it has a lot more active frames, but it does have less force, and of course it does hit grounded. That's a sig. So as you can see, another 2 hit, and it sends you, I feel like it sends you a lot higher. Okay, so the ground pound is very fast, and it's a 2-hit ground pound. So as you can see, fast ground pound, and it's a 2-hit. So kind of like a bow ground pound, but not as, you know, slow as the bow ground pound. Very kind of like guitars even. Alright, that's me done explaining. Now I'm gonna go on to the strings. So the main strings for this weapon is the split version. So since Enlight sends them towards you, you want to be using the split version to get your strings off and get your combos going. Since mostly all your moves send them literally in front of you, you do have more options. So you can do side light into end light. Now, mind you, most of the combos on here, or most of the strings, may not be true, but they may be one dodge frame. So kind of dodging, like reading dodges, would be key with this weapon. So that is one dodge window. You can get this true because I have done it before, but I'm not sure if you need dex for it. Yeah, you can get it true like that. I think if you're more this way, yeah, you need to be more further away. Like that. So this is side light into end light. Yeah, again, one dodge frame. So I'll show you again. Side light brings them towards you. Then end light sends them up. And end light could be used for many things. So you can do end light side air, which isn't true. You could do end light nair, which I messed up. Like that, end light nair. I don't know if it's true, but I believe it's one dodge frame as well. So you can do side light, end light. So that is one of the true combos. Another true combo is side light, down light. And this will split your weapon. This will put your weapon back together. So let's say if they're red, I believe it will also be true. Okay, one dodge frame. Okay, so when they're a bit more damaged. Oh no, it's true. The dodge frames are a bit like faulty at the moment, but in some cases you can get it true, and in some cases you can't. It's just about timing. So it's just about timing. So the two true combos are side light into end light, and then side light into down light. And also, when you split your weapon, another true combo, you can do down light, and then you'll have the split version, so you can do down light into end light. That is also true. I believe down light into side light is also true as well. Or one dodge frame. But I believe you can get it true. Hold on. Okay, maybe I can't do it, but one dodge frame, I believe you can get true in some cases. Alright. Now, okay, let's talk about dodge reads, because this is very important. With this weapon, since, like, mostly it'll be, depending on, like, who's playing it, it might be a bit inconsistent. So, you'll want to get a lot of dodge reads with this weapon. with this weapon, most dodge reads will probably come from end light, or you can either dodge read from side light. Now these dodge reads, of course, like everyone is different, so dodge reads can vary. But let's just go over neutral, for example. So if I set dodge reaction to neutral, let's say side light into end light, and then they dodge like that. What you can do is side light, end light, side air, recovery. So I'll show you guys again. Side light, end light, side air, recovery. I can do it again. Side light, end light, side light, recovery. Oh, I missed. Now, that is one dodge read. Now you can also mix up down there, but you're gonna have to jump and do it, and not just do it instantly. So, alright, so let's test it. So you can do side light, end light, like that, and that has one dodge frame. And since they don't have a dodge, they can't jump out of it. So you can do that. You can also do read 'em, and you can do down there. I mean, downlight to get your weapon back. Another thing you can do is you can also gravity cancel as well. So one of the strings that I did in one of my games is that I did side light, end light, then I did side light and then a recovery. If they dodge, like if they neutral dodge. Now reads with downlight is a bit more difficult because they need to be right under you. So what you can do is you can do side light, read their dodge, and they get their dodge back right there. So alright, so that's probably the main strings on this weapon. You want to be using side light a lot, because side light would be your main combo starter, since you can do that. This is a very string heavy weapon, I believe. Since you can catch, like, if you catch their dodge, it's all like mostly one dodge frame. Like that. Now, of course, that wouldn't be practical, but that is just a string of, and that's like something you could do. So, side light, neutral, which is true, nair, then side air, down air, which picks them up, sends them above you, neutral air again, and then recovery. And then that puts them deep in yellow. Another thing you can do, I think, I'm not pretty sure, is you can also do double recovery. So those are the main strings I found. I mean, people are still testing, so I'm not really sure like what strings people can do, but this is a very string heavy weapon, and I feel like you can do a lot of combos with these, or strings even. So you can even do alright, so my tips for these weapons, just try and fish for your sidelight. I believe that the moment you get the weapon, if you can't find a downlight, so let's say you can't find this combo, then I believe switching to this mode would be perfect, because I know this one does damage, but if you want to get your combos going, I'd say switch immediately and start getting those combos off. Another tip that I would give is, you know, play distance. I feel like, because these moves have a lot of stun, especially this one. You don't want to be using this move a lot, I believe, only if it's like really situational, because there's a lot of stun. This move as well. This move is mostly killing, so if you want to be fast, I would recommend switching to this weapon, or this mode of the weapon. So play distance, know your distance as well. For edge guarding, you can do this. So I'll just say know your distance of the weapon, and I mean, yeah, just experiment. Yeah, so that's my guide for the Chakram. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.